welcome to our recording today featuring HPHR, soon to be BCPHR Supplements. Now, if you don't know much about supplements, they are special collections of manuscripts, including like research articles, op-eds, policy papers, notes from the field, and other pieces related to a research study, an intervention, or a program. So let's say you're a nonprofit and you've just done an intervention to address unstably housed persons in your community and connecting them with vouchers, and you were able to demonstrate a great deal of progress. Perhaps you had government funding to demonstrate that program. You may want to publish your findings in several different aspects, whether it be how you did this program or the outcomes around it in a special edition in an academic journal. We are uniquely positioned to help you do that because not only do we engage in academic publishing, we also have a very robust social media presence, and we have a live webinar program that we do. We do a lunchtime webinar series. We are uniquely positioned to help promote your supplement once you put it out. Other journals do not have that capacity, and that is something that we gladly offer to those who publish their supplements with us. We also would do a special e-newsletter as well as a press release around it. So switching back to the HPHR supplements, what else do we do? So when you have 5 or 6 articles that you're putting together with your team and want to put out for your supplement, and you submit them to us, you would not be doing that on your own. You would have a dedicated editorial liaison at the BCPHR side. We're very experienced in doing editorial publishing. Even though BCPH started in 2021, we've been publishing BCPHR, formerly HPHR, since 2013. So we have the skill and everything to field your questions and facilitate this process in a timely, smooth fashion. We are an online journal. We're not really, we have the capacity and the know-how to print an edition. This is an online publication. We can do this in about 4 months, which is much faster than our competition. And we also expedite for you that peer review piece to ensure that your articles are rigorously reviewed to ensure they align with the literature, but also at the same time making sure that we don't slow down the process. We also at that time do a high level sort of editorial review to make sure that articles have logical flow and clarity and comprehension. We also provide templates to help support that manuscript development process. We also support manuscript finalization after we do the review process, which involves like light copy editing again, and we also do all layout and formatting. Your piece is published on the journal's website in a high-profile space, and you receive dedicated digital object identifiers for your edition as well as each individual manuscript. That means that no matter what we do with the journal, when we change the name, if we change every aspect of the journal, it will always find its way, that DOI will always find its way to your article online. As we've noted before, we will then promote your edition through our e-newsletter. We're going to feature it on the home page. We also will do social media placements, and we'll work with you to create those pieces, and we will submit them and push them out through our various social media channels. And again, you will have the opportunity to do a live webinar and or a video promoting this, and links, will be pushed out to this through our social media channels again. So about the categories of supplements, we break this down by number of articles. So the category 1 has 5 pieces, and we have a suggestion of how to break this down with 2 research articles, a commentary, a methods piece, and then a policy article. Category 2, very similar, where we have 6 to 10 manuscripts with a maximum of like 6 research articles, 2 commentaries, 1 methods paper, and a policy article. And then category 3 being quite a large edition at 11 to 15 manuscripts with 8 research articles, 3 commentaries, 2 methods, and 2 policy articles. If you read the supplement hub, we then provide an overview of how to submit your pieces to HPHR or BCPHR. We walk you through this process. We first ask you to click here and submit this form, which outlines, on the form your interest in doing a supplement, the scope and theme that it will have, the tentative list of articles and authors, research and contributors, as well as the goals for publishing it and the expected publication deadlines. As I mentioned before, we're able to expedite this process. We can do this in about 4 months with a very motivated team. When it comes to the list of articles, just a note here, we don't expect you to already have these written, and this can be an evolving document. We do have a payment process for this, so just to let you know, and we'll talk more about the cost in just a moment. But supplements are a larger commitment from us as an editorial entity, and from you as the writers and producers of this research, and payment just helps us be able to support that entire process and covers all of the necessary time involved in it. After we receive your form and payment, you'll be contacted by a representative, and they'll walk you through the entire process again. Once we have an agreed upon date, you're going to submit all of your articles through the Scholastica portal, and they'll be prepared using the required templates. And then we have here about how they're supposed to be spelled or labeled, and then we'll have in here recommendations for your authors to all have ORCID IDs, which just makes your articles even more searchable and increase engagement. So the editorial liaison is responsible for coordinating the peer review of your pieces, and we'll walk you through that. And after the dissemination of decisions, in the 3rd month, we're going to do that light reviewing and a copy editing piece. Then after this, we'll move you through the process of getting your pieces published and disseminated and then promoted. Down here, you can see some basic publishing guidelines around the article processing charges, for 5 manuscripts being $15,000, 6 to 10 being $20,000, and 11-15 to being $25,000. We also have an FAQ section down here that provides reasons why this is we're a good place for you to do your supplements. Most notably here, that we do cost much less than our competitors, and we have the dedicated editorial support that we're willing and able to provide for you in an expedited fashion. That support doesn't end with just the high-level process. We can provide manuscript support, and then also that piece of publishing and really promoting it through social media, and also giving you an opportunity to do those webinars. We also offer opportunities to pay in supplements, in separate payments over time as opposed to one lump sum. And we also provide some additional information about the editorial support you can expect. So thank you very much for joining us to learn a bit more about the supplement recording process, submission process, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.